Hey there, this is Tristan Schmidt. I'm going to walk you through all three of the models for this challenge 3 here, importing it over to Substance, then modeling it, and yeah, adding what we want to it. So just kind of went with a classic kind of minimalistic look on the desk here. When I ported the UV map over, it did have some issues. As you can see, this does not look at all what the UV map actually looked like in Maya. And I did have trouble just doing the UV map in the first place in Maya, so I think that might be part of it. But I had mapped like the monitor and everything right. It was just the main desk body that I was having issues with. So it kind of automatically did it. It doesn't look great. I was still able to find all of the different pieces that I needed to though. It kind of split up weird, but either way, I was able to color it how I wanted it to. I thought that this ended up looking pretty cool. So yeah, so that's the desk, and then we are going to open up the lamp. Here's the lamp. I was messing around with the layers, and there's actually, so I did this in the desk too. I was looking up some stuff on how I can kind of individualize what UV map is getting applied to um, what layer. And so if you put things into a folder here, like I did here, I have this labeled bulb so that it would target this. Um, and so you put it into a folder, you apply what material that you want on there. In this case, it was called glass film dirty mirror. You add a paint layer on there, and then you can go over here and you can click this. And I'm forgetting what this is called, polygon fill, and it'll highlight all of the polygons that you had in Maya, and then you can just easily click on whatever you want that effect to be applied to. So that was kind of a cool thing that I learned from doing some of my own research on it. And then I have kind of a carbon fiber look on the rest of it, and I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, honestly, this is a kind of minimalistic lamp that I would have in my place. So glad to have made that. And then lastly, here is the table. So this one, I was more so messing around with how you can kind of adjust this here, and that just kind of moving it to a spot where the textures make sense. Because if that's all the way up, the textures on the leg, it's just so spread out. It's so big that it doesn't really make any sense. So pulling this down to about there just looks a bit more close to what it would really look like, closer to the size that it would look like with how the wood grain goes. So I was messing around with that. I wasn't really sure what other layers I could add to this, because it's just a wooden table, and that's kind of what I wanted to do with it. So yeah, nothing big there, but kind of mess around with how we can scale it and stuff. So yeah, so that's about it for this challenge 3. See you in the next one.